something. I'm actually just starting to tinker with these things. We kind of string a lot of things together here. If anybody's seen the studio or the pictures of the studio, there's a lot going on around here, right? And a lot of stuff we've kind of repurposed. So I'm trying to err towards the professional side of things a little bit. And one thing I've always heard about on the video side are Blackmagic, with their cards and everything to help process video. I'm basically looking for inputs at this point, so this is more of a podcasting discussion. And previously it would just be taking a lot of our cameras, a lot of our HD cameras we have around here, and just plugging them in with FireWire. Hey, guess what, guys? FireWire is freaking dead. So
yeah, good luck finding FireWire.
I'm running into a problem right now. This new laptop over here doesn't have FireWire. I'm not going to have FireWire on the new MacBook that's coming. There's no FireWire on that computer we got at the beginning of the year for this.
They sell a Thunderbolt FireWire.
I'm aware of that, but still, I am not.
If you're willing to upgrade your equipment, then you're good to go.
I'm not happy with the dongle problem. Okay, I have enough problems. Here's a side note. I'm really pissed right now at Sony, because every camera I have of theirs, there's no straight output for anything. If I want component video, I have to have an adapter. If I composite, it's got to be an adapter. Everything coming out of these, except for like one of them has an HDMI port, I need these adapters. And the adapters are pushing out bad freaking quality. Like people were asking, what kind of camera? This camera you're using can't be good. It's like, no, it's a great camera. It's just a really bad connection for SD. And it's become a bit of an issue. But that's a whole other side. But no, I've been picking up these Blackmagic cards and devices. Particularly the Intensity line. They're really nice if you need to put a pure HDMI signal in, or component video, or actually the one like I have right here, the Shuttle. This is the USB 3.0 version, because as I mentioned last week, I think my MacBook died, and I found myself with a new laptop that we'll talk about a little bit later on. And it had 3.0. So like, okay, let's try this. It's cheaper than the Thunderbolt version anyways. My dream is to replace my hardware switcher for wrestling with just a MacBook and maybe a few of these to plug the cameras in, so it's all inclusive, and then now that will be my switcher. That's the idea. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to do some testing before we completely go for that. But this thing is really nice. Like I said, it's USB 3. It's something nice and small I can bring along. I'm testing a little bit. Tested a little bit with the laptop, which is an i5, and then the one here, which is like a Lenovo i7 that we run this Wirecast on. And so it's just a little thing like that. It comes with its own cord because it's kind of a little different end on it. I don't know if this is a general USB 3 thing.
It's like a little, looks almost like a little house.
Yeah. The ends,
that's like what they put on a printer.
Really? This thing?
Oh no, they've modified it for 3.
Yeah, it's a little bit modified from what you usually get on the other end of a USB. I don't know if just for extra throughput or what. Maybe it's a power line or something like that. And it's nice because you can plug just about any video that you could think of. There's S-video and composite video on this. I would recommend, if you're somebody that's looking to get into Twitch TV, the Intensity Shuttle here is probably a really nice option for you, because you can plug in any console to this.
How well does it keep up with the frame rate?
This is where I haven't gone to that part of the testing yet. But the idea is this will take a lot of the processing off of your processor. So I think you won't need a super high-end one. Or like, for instance, I've noticed, and maybe I'll test this a little bit, sometimes I'll get dropped frames coming over FireWire on my Mac. So maybe if I use this instead, it'll be a little stronger signal going through. It'll take off some of that processing versus hard drive, etc. And it's supposed to work with any editing software. This one is nice because it does actually have an in and an out. So if you want to output directly to another source or TV or something like that, I'm thinking particularly for these guys. We have a situation with one of our clients where they have a giant screen